go to San Diego. Very excited. What is Comic-Con? So mostly known for, cosplay or having big events with, TV shows, celebrities. It's a whole production. Those things are available, but Comic-Con is a giant event. So there are lots of free things to do. There's gaming groups. There are panels with actors and people in the entertainment industry, but then there's also informational panels. So if you are a creator, so if you are a writer, if you are a game designer, there are specific sessions that are also meant for you to pitch your product or to gain skills. And so it is a convention. It is lots of different kinds of content, not just panels. There's interactive things as well, autograph signings, merch, artist alley, just I can't even describe it. So these little vlogs are going to capture a little bit of my experience. Now, I already have a lot of my Comic-Con blocked out now because Harry Potter Wizards Unite will be there. So I will be doing Wizards Unite things during some of the session times and during the Comic-Con hours. But we're gonna try our best to do the things that we also wanted to see. So last year we camped out to see Critical Role, and it was a panel. These are voice actors who play Dungeons and Dragons, and that was really fun, and they're here again this year, but that's Saturday, and so we're hoping to kind of like end community day and go to see them again. I love San Diego. It's one of my favorite cities, and I am ready to just like take a few days to just not have to do a million things.
That would be better, probably.
We're trying to find a good spot to play, so we have to it's not as easy as you think. So like I am really excited to be here, but there's also massive amounts of people. It's overwhelming, like constantly. The exhibit hall where the sponsored fortress was actually having a signing and for it, and so we could not get close enough to it at all. But there's another fortress, and we're gonna head down there, and at some point we'll go back to WB. But I just want to play Wizards Unite. Look at this gorgeous weather. So how do you think the session went?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Oh my gosh, this is like what happened last year. We went to sessions and got like, I won't speak for Jeff,
inspired?
But yeah, inspired. Like very inspired with creative people who think about creativity in the same ways that we do. Like that's basically, I don't know, I'm searching for that inspiration. And this is the perfect place to do it. There's a fortress behind me. Okay, day 2 of Comic-Con. We just went to Artist Alley.
Saw Vince.
We saw Vince,
Some of his excellent work.
Yes. Vince is the illustrator for, if you've seen my Harry Potter Therapy series by Dr. Janina Scarlet, he is the illustrator for that. And we saw him last year. There was a Psychology of Harry Potter panel, and there's also going to be one this year. So last year was focused on Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. We talked a lot about Obscurial and how that kind of relates to things in real life in terms of suppressing your emotions. And this year, the panel is focused on Crimes of Grindelwald. So we'll see what themes that they're going to focus on, but it's all really interesting. You have people who are professional therapists, psychologists, like people who are professionals in the field of helping people in real life using specifically the wizarding world and the themes in there to help us cope with life and existing. So I don't know, it's really cool, it's really fun. But yeah, I definitely, if you are interested in checking out some of his art, his style is really nice. We got some prints. We got prints of Newt, Tonks, and Cedric. Yes, the Hufflepuff trio, because Vince is a Hufflepuff and we got to get that love out there.
Prioritized his own house.
Prioritize it. So we are headed over to, there are some direct detectors on a couple ends. We're on the second level. Hopefully the cell service is better over here with less people. Then we're gonna head over to lunch with some people and then go to the panel and then the walk-in tour. We have a full day of Wizards Unite goodness. Look at all these people, they are here. They are excited about Wizards Unite. People have been playing around us. Spotter and I have been like sitting at the session before and we were watching people play. And so it's just like really exciting. We're in this giant exhibit hall. Like, look at how many people. People, our community, Wizards Unite.
And then last but not least, what about my Ravenclaws? Yes, we know who we are and we will let you know. We know it all.
So we just got so much information at the end. We have
So much.
dragons, region-locked dragons.
Region-locked dragons and dragon-associated characters.
Dragon-associated, go
I
ahead.
think is Triwizard.
Tri-Wizard, like,
Fleur and Crom and Cedric.
oh my god.
That's who it's going to be. That's
Yeah.
who I think it's going to be.
And new characters, so that's like hearing them talk about like the story and like putting that detail into it. And
Definitely.
who is Constance?
Yeah.
I want a straight answer.
Also-
Is she sketchy?
Felicia didn't know that Penelope is a Slytherin.
I know. I'm like in the back. Slytherin, Penelope. I mean, she might not have gotten
Because
that mystery.
Mary was like,
thing.
I think we know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
she was like, no, I won't spoil it for people, but I have no problem spoiling it.
Right. So I'm sorry I couldn't record like the things, but I was like massively live tweeting everything as much as I could. But basically, like, the people who made this game are very committed to the
Very
wizarding world.
committed.
So
Yes,
like,
they are.
all of us who are
All
obsessed.
4 people were like
Yeah.
on it.
We're talking about the mystery. We're talking about J.K. Rowling and like how she created these mysteries, and like that's part of the storytelling, structure of what she does. And like, I love how they were kind of like, Harry Potter had his stories. Like, we don't need to try to be like Harry.
That's
like
right.
that is, to me,
They're kind of sacred too. You
Yeah.
have to. You can live in the world, but you can't redo those stories, right?
Right.
It has to be different.
like we can't all. The comment was like, we can't all just pretend like we're having a Hogwarts experience. We don't all live in England, like or
Right,
we wouldn't go to Scotland. Like
that was
that's
when
not.
they talked about not doing the houses, right? Where like,
Right.
I mean, okay, it's on your ministry ID, but it's not a big part of the game.
Yeah.
It doesn't really.
Yeah. So like I love the messaging of like wanting us to have our own wizarding stories, hero of your own story. That's kind of the theme of this weekend. Like, how can we like be the heroes of our stories? How can we center ourselves? Like, we don't have to like, I don't know, let it happen to other people or put like
Can be out
distance
there.
ourselves. Yeah,
Yep.
we can be magical, and of course collaboration. That's like the rallying call is like Wizards Unite. Like that's
Also, I got a photo with Felicia
Oh my
Day,
gosh.
who moderated, so we should
Felicia
promote her
Day.
book.
Yeah, what's her book called coming up?
Embrace Your Weird,
Embrace Your Weird. Yeah, Felicia
which
Day
is
moderated.
definitely
It was
part
like
of the theme, because
yeah,
yesterday's thing that we went to was also about being weird.
yeah, for sure. Well, we're gonna
No problem.
take I think we have like an hour and a half till we're gonna be doing the walking tour. The walking
I
tour.
gotta get the phones charged up.
Oh yeah, we have our chargers, but we're doing a community day preview. So basically, we're gonna have community day tomorrow, but also tonight for an hour. So I'm excited to see
But just locally.
locally.
I
Yes,
guess you're
it's
not
a
gonna get the
geolock,
video
but
out
yeah.
before it
it's
anyway.
fine. So a bunch of us are going to play Wizards Unite together for Community Day Part 1.
We're at San Diego Comic-Con. This is crazy. It's starting the first ever Harry Potter Community Day. This is the preview, right? Are you guys excited for this? So you guys know what to say. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. We have Oven Ready, one of my OG subs who is local to San Diego. Welcome. Thanks for joining.
It's good to be here.
Very exciting. So
Thanks for having us in your city too.
yeah.
Well, it's tourists, I guess.
Yeah. It is, Comic-Con.
Kind of, yeah.
Did you get McGonagall?
I did. I just got it right now.
Awesome.
Well, I was like, earlier, I think it was like 2 minutes to 5, and I was over there. I'm like, I don't see anybody
Yeah.
at all. So like, I walk all the way down to like Embarcadero, and I'm like, it's probably over there. And I see you guys all passing me. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I don't even see like you guys. I see Holly's hair.
Yeah.
So
But this is
a
awesome.
beacon.
This
Yeah.
is like a big mass of people. Everyone is all about Wizards Unite. We are all here, and hopefully, yeah, we can do a portrait.
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
gotta
get
get
that,
for portraits.
get that portrait done.
Oh, I gotta get this first. Okay. We just returned Quidditch keeper Ron, and that is
Ronald.
probably
Billy is so easy.
one of our last severes for the night. Final tip, so we had the community day preview tonight. Make sure you are in a spot where you can refill on energy, because if you're planning on doing it all, like returning higher threat foundables and participating in wizardry challenges, which is really fun when you can do it with lots of people, you're gonna spend all your spell energy. So you are gonna get 50 from the complimentary gift, but you wanna be sure that you have enough time to refill. And also, I did not set my timer for Barufios for 30 minutes. Be sure you have a 30-minute timer. Make it like flash at you so that you don't miss out on that triple XP, because there was a whole section
I got
of the event.
1,800 off of McGonagall.
Yeah, there's a whole section where I didn't get the triple because I forgot that it wasn't on. So don't let that time lapse if you're playing for multiple hours or for longer than 30 minutes. We're on the bridge right now. What are some other tips? Walk your port
Go
keys.
talk to people for sure.
Talk to people. This is your chance. Like, don't be afraid to. So what
Shout
I'm.
out that you want to do a fortress.
Yes. What I'm doing tomorrow for the full community day is I'm going to focus on fortresses. So anyone who comes to our San Diego meetup, I will be around facilitating. If you are trying to get, I don't know, level 5 for the first time, hit me up. Like, I can help find you people. I can help you find a magizoologist if you need it, but
You can join.
I can join if you want. I will help you. Jeff will also be there. We will help y'all unlock those higher chambers. So tomorrow, that's what I'll be doing. Focusing on fortresses.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so much fun. I'm really excited. It was so cool to see a mass swarm of people.
Get out there.
Yeah.
Let's get this community started. You know.
Come on, let's
Do
go. Wizards Unite, that's what it's all about. The community. All right, so we're headed back to the hotel. Check for my video tomorrow. Check for my Twitter for updates. I'll see y'all next time.